Hey, what's up? Still haven't fixed the focusing problem. I apologize for that. Apologies, sir. Apologies. Try to guess where that's from. In any case, I have no idea what happened. I thought cleaning up the lens would fix it, but it seems to be more of an internal problem with the camera itself. Full disclosure and full transparency, not keeping anything away. I sort of dropped the camera more times than I'm comfortable with sharing, but yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe the camera just got hit too many times as it fell down on the floor. It didn't actually drop it from that high, but well, the fact of the matter is it fell on the floor a bunch of times. So yeah, there was no avoiding that. I was aiming for that Team Go Rocket Pokestop, but supposedly Leo was as good of a catch as any. In any case, it would seem as though we will have to contend with this out-of-focus camera for a while before I can figure out a way to properly fix it. Whether it will involve actually going back to the store and consulting with the people who sold it to me, because for starters, they're really nice people, and they're very committed to helping customers. But also, more to the point, the guy that sold it to me really does know how to work this camera. So it's a good idea to talk to him about it. Managed to took out most of the Team Go Rocket flying types here. Obviously, Earthquake, not gonna do much at all, but at least it'll give us some bit of an edge before we can finish this off. There we go. Simple, isn't it? But anyways, on to the actual subject matter of today's episode. There isn't one. It's actually been quite some time since I've recorded an episode. Mainly because I recorded an episode a while ago, and for one reason or another was completely unable to upload it. But I did upload it, I believe, a day or two ago, as of the recording of this episode. And, oh, look at that. Big Knight, which is an evolved Pokemon. Sweet. Why am I using a regular Pokemon on it? I have no idea, but here we go. So, I'm pretty sure that the Team Go Rocket event that was going on while I was recording the first episode is now gone, but hold on, give me just 1 second. I thought there was going to be another event taking place right now. Oh, it's on April 10th, which is tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow is the Mudkip Community Day, which, now having realized that it's tomorrow and not today as I originally believed, I don't think I'll be able to attend that one because I will be at work. I was kind of hoping to record an episode about that today, but seeing as how I can't do that, and well, it's not an official full community day It's a Community Day Classic. And by that, I mean, it's a shorter one. It only lasts for 3 hours. And sort of a minusculed version of an actual proper Community Day. The Community Day for this month, I believe, is still scheduled to be about Stuffle, which is cool because it's a brand new Pokemon being introduced into Pokemon Go. So that's really awesome that Pokemon is making their debut by way of a Community Day. Now, seeing as how as I'm at the moment out of things to make an episode about, what do you say we actually turn to the news for a little bit? There we go. Because there's definitely some new stuff happening in the world of Pokemon Go, and I don't really usually get to talk about the news all very often, so let's do it right now. There it is, the Mudkip Community Day Classic. The Go Fest, we already talked about that. Celebrate springtime with Pokemon Go. That's relatively new. Trainers, springtime is here, and that means it's the perfect season to hatch eggs and celebrate with Pokemon wearing flower crowns. Okay, they're introducing the flower-wearing Pokemon again. Oh, goody. So pretty much it details the next event, which will be taking place from April 12th to April 18th, where you get double the candy from hatching eggs, which is great. That's always great. It halves the hatch distance, doubles the lucky egg duration for those of you who have lucky eggs, and Team Go Rocket Grunts will have more Shadow Execute and Shadow Whismer in their parties. Execute makes sense, but why Whismer? Is it because it looks like a rabbit? Because, you know, the Easter Bunny and such? Weird. And this Safari Zone, nothing concerns me too much. Trainers, oh, that's a really long message. We're counting down the days. We can't wait to welcome the first major Pokemon Go Safari Zone event of the year, happening from May 13 to May 15 in Seville, Spain, which I believe is more hints towards the fact that the next Pokemon region from Generation 9 will be based primarily in the Iberian Peninsula, which happens to include Spain and Portugal. I mean, it could be nothing. I could just be reading too much into this, more than I should, but it's a bit curious, I should say. Check the event page for highlights and tips to help you get ready for your adventure. Special occasions come with special surprises. If you're lucky, you might encounter shiny Corphish for the first time in Pokemon Go. Now, tickets to this event are non-refundable, subject to replaceable laws and the exemptions set forth in the terms of service. Tickets are first come, first serve, and are available for purchase while supply lasts. There is no global gameplay component for this event. Are you ready to explore Seville? Let's go. I hope I pronounced that right. Hopefully. I don't know. My Spanish is rusty, which is kind of, you know, embarrassing considering my Latino heritage, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, doesn't really concern me. I do not live in Spain, nor do I have any plans for going to Spain in the middle of May. And, well, I suppose if I try to book a flight to Spain right now, I doubt if I'll even be able to get a ticket. So yeah, buying a plane ticket, I should say, to Spain, and then having to buy another ticket for this event, yeah, no thanks you. I'm perfectly content with sitting this one out and continuing to enjoy Pokemon Go from here. But if you are one of the lucky souls who gets to go all the way to Spain for this event, first of all, congratulations, because, well, it's Spain. I've never been to Spain, but from everything I've heard, it's a magnificent country with amazing looking cities, and also, you know, you get to take part in a Pokemon Go event, something that not a lot of people can, because, like I said, it's both getting a ticket to Spain and also participating in a Pokemon Go related event. So yeah, the people who will participate in this should be, rightfully so, feeling incredibly fortunate. Now then, that being said, oops, this Relegator has Ice Fang. Should probably take it out as fast as I can. As far as where I'm going, because I'm sure you probably may have noticed by now, I'm not staying in the same place like I usually do when recording Pokemon Go episodes. In fact, I also happen to be wearing my backpack on today, and for the most part, I seem like I know where I'm going. Well, that is primarily because I do know, in fact, where I'm going. I am going to the movie theater. Obviously, I'm not walking there all the way in this heat, because, well, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? But what I am planning to do is to at least walk long enough to finish recording what I hope would be a substantial episode of this show, and bringing myself closer to an area where I can logically take a taxi. Hopefully finding a taxi somewhere on the way to the movie theater itself will be a little bit cheaper than catching a taxi from where I live, because on the weekends they tend to raise their prices, and that can get pretty annoying. Sometimes they just the prices they give you are just ridiculous. Now, obviously, walking there would have been, I should say, the ideal situation, because, well, it's the cheapest, no money involved there, but two major problems. First, which isn't really that big of a problem as I thought it would be, the weather. Hold on, there's too much wind interference here. Honestly, I was thinking it would be much hotter today. It's been a pretty hot week thus far, which I believe is the second week of springtime. Oh, look at that, an egg. I even hatched an egg along the way. And yeah, it's already been a couple of really, really hot weeks so far. And technically, we're not even in what I like to call the oven days just yet. Got much, much, much hotter days coming in the not so distant future. But be that as it may, it has been pretty warm today, and perhaps maybe part of the reason why I don't think it's as hot as maybe thought it would be, is because I've, for the most part, did my best to walk in the shade as much as possibly could up until this point. Step out into the sun, and that's when you really start to feel the heat. I hate this Pansy. Why is Pansy so difficult to catch in this game? Anyways, so clearly, walking on foot all the way to the movie theater, ill-advised in this weather. Now the second reason why I don't intend on continuing the rest of the journey on foot is primarily because I wouldn't be able to get there on time. At least not in time for the screening I want to. And in case you were wondering which movie it is I'm going to see today, well, it's something I wanted to see. Probably should have seen it last week when it came out, but, well, life got in the way, as it usually tends to do. Life finds a way. But yeah, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was really pleasantly surprised by the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I thought that movie was gonna be terrible. Well, maybe not terrible, but just not very good. The trailers didn't look very promising, especially the first one with the weird, I don't know what they were thinking, design for the character of Sonic. I'm like, what the hell? Who approved that? Who thought that looked like a good idea? Like, it's not even about not looking like the character. It just looked horrifying. Like, remember, this is supposed to be a movie for children. Do you want to entertain the children? Or do you want to give them nightmares for days? Like, who looked at that design and thought that looked like a good idea? In any case, the second trailers that came out later really fixed that. They changed the look of Sonic to, well, what Sonic is supposed to look like. Like that, it literally looked like they took the character of Sonic and brought him back into, not back, but just brought him into live action the proper way, the way he's meant to look like. Similar, to bring this back to Pokemon, similar to how a lot of Pokemon were shown properly in the right way they should look like in the Detective Pikachu movie. Now, I like the Detective Pikachu movie. I was really looking forward to that. It's the movie that rekindled my love of Pokemon, because I've been distant from Pokemon for years, and that movie really brought me back. Or at least the hype surrounding that movie, the anticipation, and how good the trailers for that movie looked. In an opposite way to the Sonic the Hedgehog trailers, where the trailers for Sonic I didn't think looked all that good, and it really made me lose faith in the movie. The Detective Pikachu trailers were amazing. I loved them, and well, I saw the movie. I didn't hate it. It's just, you know, wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, and definitely not as good as the trailers made it out to be. Sonic the Hedgehog was the opposite. Sorry, I apologize. Again, full transparency, I ate something earlier today, and without overcomplicating things, it did not go down well. Not to make this dirty or anything, but it sort of went down the wrong chute. So I've been oh, sorry, I've been choking and coughing. Not the Pokemon coughing, but I've been hacking and coughing all day since then, which would have been fine. I suppose the best thing to do in this situation is, well, try not to speak a lot and wait for it to go away. Well, the problem is, well, it's me we're talking about. So yeah, not long after I had lunch and had a piece of food stuck in my throat, I went and did my usual show, pre-recorded of course. I pre-recorded an episode of The Greatest Show in the Galaxy, the weekly show then of the weekly Doctor Who show that I do. I talked for about an hour and 15 minutes, mainly about the Daleks, in the modern era of the show, that is, the modern era of the Daleks. Last week I talked about the classic era of the Daleks. This week was all about the modern era Daleks. And next week is going to be like a web series, sort of expanded media stuff. And, well, I'm talking to you right now. I've been talking for about 20 minutes-ish about some random stuff about my plans for today, about going to the movies to see Sonic the Hedgehog, a movie I'm really excited to see, after I was really pleasantly surprised by the first one. And, well, gonna be eating some popcorn, and hopefully won't get any popcorn stuck in my throat, because my throat, I think, has already been through enough today. Again, not to make this dirty, but I think you know what I mean. Sorry, my voice is cracking up because of the thing. But yeah, the popcorn's gonna be pretty rough. Hopefully I don't choke too much to the point where I'll be asked to leave, because people will be concerned that I have COVID or something. But then, after that, once I'm back, today is a Saturday, which means once I eventually get back home, I gotta have to go live with some friends of mine to do Get Sweaty. Sorry, used to be called Get Sweaty. Keep having to remind myself it's not called that anymore. It's called Northern Countdown now. It's the show that I do with my friends on the Northern Entertainment Group YouTube channel. At least I can remember that. But yeah, Northern Countdown, a show where I'll presumably also be talking a lot. But fortunately for me, I will also be accompanied by two co-hosts that will hopefully help relieve the stress by doing some of the talking themselves. It's a joint collaborative effort. But having said all that, oh, and also, I'm planning to also do a little bit of a live streaming back on Twitch. I'm back on Twitch again for the billionth time. I don't even know how many times I've said on this show that I'm back on Twitch to play a new game, then just stop playing it and just completely disappear from Twitch for a couple of months, and coming back to it whenever there's a new game coming out. But be that as it may, I started going back to Twitch again for the release of the brand new Lego video game Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I've really been enjoying that game. I played through the first movie already, The Phantom Menace. Well, not the first movie, but I mean the first movie in chronological order. Not the first movie released, for obvious reasons, but yeah, I played through that movie already. That was my first live stream on Twitch with that game, and I'm planning to play through the second movie. Again, not the second movie to be released, the second movie chronologically, Attack of the Clones. Planning to do that later tonight, after I do Northern Countdown, and after I upload this episode. Hopefully nothing will get in my way and I can actually upload this episode today, on the same day that I'm recording it. And look, there's Oricorio. Whoa, 2,000? Yeah, kind of need to do this. I actually have an entire episode that I recorded about Oricorio, how I got good Oricorio with good IVs from a mission, but obviously it's just, I never uploaded it because of the usual problem of me recording certain episodes and just not uploading them for a few days and then remembering to do so. Specifically with that episode, I thought I did. I thought I uploaded it, but it turns out I didn't. Which, you know, it kind of sucks. So yeah, an entire episode that I recorded never really saw the light of day. But, you know, whatever. At least I have an Oricorio today. At least that progress was saved. In any case, I'm gonna have something profound to talk about, but, well, I suppose talking about one's plans for the weekend is just as good of a topic to talk about as anything. And I haven't really done that in a while. I haven't just made an entire episode talking about me and what I'm up to. So yeah, had a pretty good weekend so far. Like I said, I did a live stream on Twitch with Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. I had some friends coming over last night. We talked about stuff for a few hours. I met my dad. Well, I've already met my dad. I mean, I visited my dad. We did some work together. I was going to meet up with my mom, but unfortunately that didn't pan out. So we decided to do a rain check on that. I recorded the episode of the greatest show in the galaxy. I'm doing Northern Countdown later tonight, and right now I'm going to the movies to see Sonic the Hedgehog and reviewing it for my channel. I'm gonna play some more Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga live on Twitch also later tonight. And also I also choking, a bit of choking, yeah. I'm kind of a choking hazard at the moment, but for the most part it's been a pretty good weekend so far. Now, one thing I really wanted to do for a while, and didn't quite get a chance to. Let's see if we can evolve this Drowsy first. Not yet, but I have been saving up some candy so that I can evolve this shiny Litleo into a shiny Pyroar. So let's do that now. And I'm stupid. I just realized something. I could have just basically done this entire episode based around Fomantis and Lurantis. looks good. I mean, it looks like an actual lion now. With the colors. Strangely enough, for some reason, they didn't change the color of the mane. No idea why, but hey, it's good enough for me. But regardless, let's evolve Fomantis into a Laurantis. And hopefully do an episode about them sometime later in the future. Other Pokemon I would very much like to evolve today, just so that I can actually capture it on camera without actually having to base an entire episode of it. Look at that. A lot of people saying it's the female equivalent to Scyther. No, it's not a bug type. Arguably, it should be, but I mean, I can also see the reasons why it's not a bug type or a bug and grass type. But aside from that, here is a Rockruff that I am now choosing to evolve into the midday form. I suppose once I'll get enough candy for it, I'll evolve another one into the midnight form. But yeah, I finally have a Lycanroc. Any form of Lycanroc. A version of Lycanroc. You know, a lot of people are saying that it should have been normal in rock type. And I definitely agree with that, because I mean, just look at it. It's a dog. It's a dog with some rocks on it. It's not a rock dog. It's not made of rocks. It's a dog that has rock powers. Rock elemental energy. Why is it not normal in rock type? Why is it a pure rock type? I suppose I'll never know. But, well, whatever. That was it for any Pokemon I wanted to evolve today. Now, I think I've already walked long enough so that I can potentially find a taxi. I'm not walking the rest of the way on foot because, yeah, it's way too far away. Just for context, this is where the theater is, that far away. Yeah, I'm not walking all the way over there, especially considering that the movie itself starts in about 40 minutes, and I might want to get some food before buying tickets. So yeah, this is as good of a spot as any to hunt for a taxi to get me there. And I've already done enough of an episode. Already recorded long enough for a full-length episode. So I'm going to now see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in the theaters, and I'll let you know what I think about it in a review, a before and after review, like I usually do. That will go up on my channel later today, potentially even before I upload this episode. In any case, that's it for today. Thank you for watching if you have, and let me know what your plans for the weekend are. Until the next time I can make an episode, enjoy the Mudkip Community Day that I won't be able to attend, and see you some other time. Goodbye. Hi there. Thank you for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'll see you next time.